my gosh, I don't want to be late because it's the back to school readathon. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie and I am so excited to finally announce the back to school readathon. This readathon is hosted and created by my dear friend Gwen from the channel Gwendolyn Kinsinger. You can also find her on Instagram at Lavender Mud, and she also has a Bookish podcast called Talk Bookish to Me, which is honestly such a great podcast. I highly recommend. I'll leave all the links down below as well as everything else that I'm about to mention. But Gwen actually came up with a back to school themed readathon, and it's just like the perfect timing and it's so creative, and I'm just very excited to share the news with you. The readathon is from August 25th to August 31st, so it is a week-long readathon of just pure fun. Alright, so now it's time to meet the teachers, and obviously Gwen is the creator and founder of this readathon, so we obviously have Gwen, and you have myself, obviously, because I'm announcing that I'm part of this readathon. But we also have Keisha from A Book Like You, and also Liv from Liv's Library. I'm just so excited to collaborate with all these ladies and just make this readathon the absolute best. And I feel like all of us can definitely bring some different takes of this readathon to the table. So as far as the school events that are happening, we do have a few live shows planned. So on Friday, August 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern, Liv is actually going to be hosting some reading sprints to kick off the readathon on her channel.
Hello, this is actually editing Jessie, and I just want to come on here and say that the reading sprints will be kicked off on Friday on Gwen's channel. Sorry for my mess up. I just want to make sure there's no confusion, but it is on Gwen's channel on Friday the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So my apologies.
And then obviously, because I do some reading sprints on my channel every Monday night, Gwen asked if I would mind hosting some, and I was like, of course, why not? So yeah, definitely gonna have some reading sprints going on Friday the 25th and then August the 28th. So very excited for that. And then lastly, August 30th, the second to last day of the readathon, we are going to have a live show with the four of us to do some bookish superlatives. It's going to be really awesome because we're going to be not only talking about the books that we read for this readathon, but we're going to be talking about books that we've read all year. So it's going to be like great community and just like conversations about books and things like that. So definitely make sure you check out all three of the events so that we can get some reading in, get some recommendations, and just be part of this great community and this readathon. Okay, so now is your time to get your class schedule. So we actually have a bunch of reading prompts that will be so fun to do and tackle, but again, don't feel pressure that you have to do all of these or any of these at all. These are just fun ways to get some extra reading in. Use your noodle and like be creative with what you can read. So here are the reading prompts. So all of the reading prompts are based on like class, like actual classes you would take in school. So we have English, which is set in an academic setting, so you can do like a college, a high school, middle school, elementary school, you know, just any type of academic setting. You can either do like Hogwarts if you wanted to. Next is my personal favorite subject that I studied in school, so leave a comment down below what your favorite subject was. But we have math, and that is to read a book with a number in the title. Super simple enough. You can actually do the numeric number, Roman numerals, the word spelt out, however you want to interpret this. Next is PE, or physical education, or gym, whatever you called it in school. But this is to read a book featuring an activity. This could be like a sports romance, or this could be like however you want to interpret it. We're not to police this, but if you want to read about a cross-country road trip, if you wanted to, or just any type of activity that you would like to read about in your book, have at it. All right, the next one is probably my favorite creative prompt that we came up with, and that is lunch, and that is to read a book featuring a recipe of some sorts. I do have some recommendations. So we have Battle Royale, which is a graphic novel about a cooking show, and it actually does have actual recipes in there. We also have Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult, which does have a full recipe book at the end of the book, all featuring honey, if you couldn't tell. Probably not the best book for a readathon, but 11/22/63 actually has some recipes in the back as well. So yeah, we have like the full diner menus, barbecue sauce, pound cake, if you know, you know. So yeah, any book with a recipe in there. And also, if you do want to tackle this, it does have numbers in it. Next is science, and this is to read a book with either a star, moon, or sun on the cover. That's actually one of my favorite things I love to see on covers, so I'm really excited to see what I can come up with that one. But yeah, star, moon, sun, whatever you can find. Next is social studies, and this is to read a book with multiple timelines. So dual timeline, time travel, whatever you could think of, make it work. And then we do know there are a lot of reading prompts, so to make it easy, we came up with art, and that is to read a manga, graphic novel, comic, whatever you want, to kind of break it up, you know, fast read, kind of break up your reading a little bit. So super fun. And then the last prompt is study hall, and this one actually does not involve any reading at all. This is to watch a movie based or set in a school of your own choice. We're not hosting a movie night or anything like that. This is to watch a movie set or based on a school whenever you get a chance and whenever you want. So I think that's super fun, and I'm really excited to see what other people plan on watching. So if you have a movie recommendation, I'd also love to see that in the comments down below. Now, if you think that's all I'm going to talk about, you're absolutely wrong, because you can't forget about Spirit Week. I do want to like pat myself on the back because I did come up with the subject of Spirit Week for our photo prompts. So make sure you check out the description down below, but I'm going to quickly go over. So Friday we have Dress Like a Teacher Day. So just dress up however you feel like a teacher would dress. Saturday will be Pajama Day. So I feel like that's just perfect, because when I think of Saturdays, I'm thinking pajamas, reading, Saturday cartoons, big bowl of cereal. So if that doesn't inspire you to post that type of photo, would love to see everyone's pajamas for Spirit Week. Sunday is Twin Day, so you can team up with another like bookish friend and kind of dress alike. Or if you wanted to dress up as your main character, you can. Different ways you can do this. Monday is probably my favorite, because this is just like so nostalgic for my Spirit Week when I was in high school, and that is 80s Day. I love a good decade day in general, but this is to dress up like you're from the 80s. So get out the big hair and the crazy makeup, or even your Converses, and dress up like you're from the 80s. Tuesday is Silly Sock Day. We all know deep in our drawers we've got some silly socks. So I think it'd be really cute to do like a flat lay of like your silly socks while you have your book open. However you want, show off those silly socks. Wednesday is a book character day, so you can either dress up like your favorite book character, you could highlight your favorite book character and why. All of these photo prompts are very much open to interpretation. And then Thursday is the good old classic wacky hair day. So definitely get your hair teasing or do whatever you need to do. Scrunchies work best in my opinion, and let's see that crazy hair. Well guys, that is the big announcement for the back to school readathon. I am literally over the moon that we can finally talk about this, finally get planning. Let me know in the comments down below what books you plan to read for this readathon, and what movie, because I did mention that as well. Also listed in the description, you will find a Spotify playlist of all of like music and songs that are based around school, so make sure you check that out, as well as the host and all the other information you can find down below. Again, thank you so much, Gwen, for allowing me to be part of this readathon. I'm so excited to kick this off and just have a great time with you guys. In August, I will also be posting my August TBR, so you can also see what I plan to read for the back to school readathon, but I will also be posting some book recommendations for each type of prompt. So make sure you check that out, subscribe, give this video a good old thumbs up. It really does help support my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!